All right, everybody, what is going on? And welcome back to Mets Weekly as we are live at this very moment on YouTube and on X for watch-along coverage of Mets versus Nationals, Game 31 of 162, the third and final game of this three-game set. But before we start, make sure to subscribe for live episodes of the Mets Weekly podcast following every single regular season series. If you guys did not check out the last edition of the Mets Weekly podcast, make sure you guys do that. A couple days ago, both Carson and Andrew broke down the Colorado Rockies series, and then tomorrow you guys will get another new edition of the Mets Weekly podcast where Carson, Andrew, and possibly Frank, depending on the schedules, they'll be breaking down this upcoming this Washington Nationals series. For those of you watching or listening on playback and want to join the conversation in the future, make sure to turn on our post notifications to know when we go live. Make sure to follow Mets Weekly on X, TikTok, follow us individually. The links are all down below in the description. But what is going on, everybody? We're back. Another watch along. And yeah, it's the rubber match of this three-game set. Obviously, we saw what happened in the first game. The Mets had a huge offensive explosion in the fourth inning where they put up 7 runs. Bo Bichette also led off the game with a solo home run. The Mets won that first game 8-0, also off the back of a 6-inning shutout performance by Clay Holmes. We were all feeling a little bit better about this team. And then yesterday we watched that catastrophe of a game where David Pearson shit his pants on the mound. The Mets offense did nothing. Sean Manaea came out on the mound and was absolutely ass again. And the Mets got absolutely destroyed. What was it? 14-2, the final score. So, yeah, that game was ugly. And the Mets need to win this game. They need to win this series. No excuses. I said going into this series that they need to sweep the Nationals. They need to sweep the Nationals after getting swept by the Rockies. Obviously, that's not happening because they got absolutely shellacked yesterday. And already that's not good enough. Just a series win against the Nationals is not good enough. But they need to win this game badly. And listen, they got Freddie Peralta on the mound. You're facing a pitcher, Miles Mikolas, on the Washington Nationals, who again, when you look at his numbers, terrible, has over an 8 ERA. So this offense needs to get their head out of their ass, and they need to actually perform like a competent offense. Obviously, there were some roster moves before the game that did happen. So I'll go over that with you guys before we actually get into the game. But before we do that and before we address the chat, let's just go over and go through the lineup. So leading off and DHing for the Nationals today is James Wood. Batting second and playing first base, it is Garcia Jr. Batting third and playing left field, it is Dalen Lyle. Batting fourth and playing shortstop, it is CJ Abrams. Batting fifth and DHing, never mind. I guess Carson made a mistake there. Batting fifth is Tania. Batting sixth and playing third base is Vivas. Batting seventh and playing second base is Nunez. Batting eighth and catching it is Milas. And then batting ninth and playing center field it is Young. And on the mound for the Nationals is Miles Mikolas. Over to the Mets side of things, leading off and playing third base, Bo Bichette. Batting second and DHing, Juan Soto. Batting third and playing left field, MJ Melendez. Batting fourth and playing first base, Mark Vientos. Batting fifth and playing right field, Brett Beatty. Batting sixth and playing second base, Marcus Semien. Batting seventh and playing center field, Carson Bench. Batting eighth and catching, Luis Torrens. And then batting ninth and playing shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio. And on the mound for the New York Mets, it is Freddie Peralta. But yes, also guys, like I said before, just going over some of the roster moves that happened before the game. So Carl Edwards Jr., after throwing a shitload of pitches yesterday, he was designated for assignment. Austin Warren has been recalled from AAA, so he'll fill in the roster spot that's left by Carl Edwards Jr. Outfielder Luis Robert Jr. has been placed on the 10-day IL, retrospective to April 27th with lumbar spine disc herniation. And then infielder Eric Wagaman has been called up from AAA. So Robert has been put on the IL, which again sucks, but we really can't be too surprised considering that, Luis Robert Jr. in his relatively short major league career has had injury concerns. And this was one of the things that, if you guys recall, back on the Mets Central days when me and Evan did the initial string to react to this trade, I said that I like this trade, but of course there was risk with it. And one of the big risks with acquiring Luis Robert is injuries. We know that the Mets have been, playing it safe with him. They've been giving him a lot of off days. If you guys recall back to spring training, they didn't start Robert right away in spring training. They really started, letting him play towards the end of spring training. But listen, it is what it is. It happens. He's going to be on the IL now. Hopefully, he rests up. Hopefully, he gets better, and hopefully once he comes back, we see him, get back to the form which we saw him, in the first couple series of the season where he was absolutely tearing the cover off the ball. But listen, the offense has to step up. It's as simple as that. Will they? Who the hell knows? But I guess we will find out. But guys, now let's. Oh, and also Tommy Pham was DFA'd a couple days ago, and then he was released yesterday. So Tommy Pham has officially left the organization. But guys, let's go through your guys' comments. Daniel, what's going on? Another loss incoming. Hopefully not, but you never know. Pantrese, what is going on? Yo, Matt, what's up, Pantrese? If we lose today, that is I give up on the season. Season's over. Been trying to be slightly positive, but I'm tired. I'm with you there, too. I have faith in the team today. From Maxwell, what's going on, Maxwell? Hopefully they win, but, who knows with this team. Two Cats, what is up, Matt? Need to get a Series W against Michaelis and his A+ ERA. If they lose another series, I'm giving up on that last slimmer of hope I have for the season. I understand you there, Two Cats. Tony, what's going on? NG, is it time for more torture, Matt? It is time for more torture, NG. And Two Cats again saying, I wish they could trade Alvi, Vientos, and Beatty on a package. Can't hit, can't field, just terrible players. Rather run Torrens out there every game who hits as much and actually can field. Maxwell saying Wood is playing right field instead of DH today. I think, okay, so yeah, thank you, Maxwell. So yeah, Woods in right field, and Jose Tena will be DHing for the Nationals. Pantry saying, bro, I just fucking keep Austin Warren up with the team. He's actually good, unlike Peterson and Manaea. Facts. With Peterson, I can't deal with him anymore. Tony saying that's not Stearns' MO. He likes to play with one man short, and you can't have a steady piece in the pen because he needs to make moves where, so he seems smart. Two Cats saying this schedule sucks too. Had to go to San Francisco, then come back, then go out to LA, then back there. Now again out to Anaheim, then we got to go back to San Diego. Yeah, whoever made the roster, or not the roster. Well, yeah, I mean Stearns deserves criticism of the roster, but whoever made the schedule sucks. And then yeah, Austin Warren is MVP, and that's why this game is at 1 o'clock today, because of course the Mets have to head out to Anaheim after today's game. We'll start a 3-game set against the Angels, and then after that they'll go to Colorado to face the Rockies for a 3-game set in Colorado in Coors Field. So 9-game homestand, and then they're out on the road for 6 games before I think they come home after that. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But guys, also I won't be able to stick around for the whole watch along. So I'll have to leave around like 2:35 to go to work. Carson though will be joining us at 2 o'clock, so he'll be taking over for me after I leave. So yeah. Originally I wasn't supposed to have work today, so I would have done the whole game, but then they scheduled me, so gotta go in and work. But the good thing is I was able to switch around my schedule at work, so I'll be getting more days in the morning. So that means I'll be able to be more available for these watch-alongs. So that's at least good. All right, but here we go, guys. James Wood is officially into the box. Freddie Peralta is about to throw his first pitch of the ball game to Luis Torrens. The first pitch misses away with the fastball at 94 miles an hour, and we are officially underway for the finale of this 3-game set from Citi Field. Obviously, James Wood is 2 for 8 in this series with 3 RBIs, batting .244 to start the year. The 1-0 pitch by Peralta just misses inside. 2-0 count. Two Cats saying Austin Warren. Wanso's been killing it. Silver lining. Yeah, at least that. At least we get that. The 2-0 pitch from Peralta just misses outside again, so Peralta falls behind James Wood 3-0 here, all with fastballs. Luis Garcia is on deck here for the Nationals. The 3-0 pitch to Wood is in there for a strike. Freddie catches the top of the zone with that 91-mile-an-hour fastball. The 3-1 pitch misses outside with the changeup, ball 4. So James Wood walks a leadoff walk here to start the ball game, and Luis Garcia will now come up to bat. Maxwell saying, I don't want Soto to get the Trout treatment from us. Yeah, me as well. Me as well. But, I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully they can turn the season around. Do I have a ton of confidence? Not really, but I guess we'll see. First pitch from Garcia misses away with that changeup. So 1-0 count. And Freddie just struggling with his command early on in the game. He's missing outside consistently with that outside pitch. The 1-0 pitch hits the bottom part of the zone with the fastball. Count now 1-1. Crazy young lineup, yeah. And there's the umpires for today. Bill Miller at third base. He's the crew chief. Chad Fairchild at first base. Peralta into his windup with the 1-1 pitch. Swings and misses at that changeup. Count now 1-2. Good changeup there by Peralta. All right, now Peralta set with the 1-2 pitch. And he freezes him on the corner. Strike 3 with that changeup. Freddie Peralta has his first strikeout of the ball game as he freezes Luis Garcia with that front hip changeup. Very nice pitch by Freddie Peralta there, and 2 well-executed changeups there back-to-back. One on the outside part of the plate, and then one on the inside part to strike out Garcia there. All right, now here's Dalen Lyle for his first debut of the ball game. And he hits that ball, but it's caught by Mauricio on the line. James Wood, though, will get back to first base safely. So Peralta there with 1 pitch, 1 out against Dalen Lyle. Unfortunately, though, they were unable to turn the double play because James Wood got back to first base safely. Thought that was going to get through the hole for a second, but Ronnie there with some good reaction time and gets the second out of the inning there. Peralta is going to make me believe again if he pitches like that all game. All right, now here's C.J. Abrams up, and Peralta misses outside with the fastball. 1-0 count. Abrams is 4 for 8 in this series with 2 RBIs. He's batting .286 with 7 home runs and a .918 OPS. The 1-0 pitch from Peralta misses outside with the changeup. 2-0 count now. Count from Peralta, and he's able to clip the outside part of the plate with that changeup. Count now 2-1. And that curveball hits the plate. So 2-2 count now to C.J. Abrams. Peralta throws over to first base, check back on James Wood, but he's back in there safely, so that's 1 disengagement. The 2-2 pitch from Peralta. Swing and a miss. Peralta gets C.J. Abrams to swing and miss at that slider low in the zone, and Peralta has 2 strikeouts here to start off the ball game. But that's the end of the top of the first. We now head to the bottom of the first with the game tied 0-0. It'll be Bichette, Soto, and Melendez to lead off for the Mets as they face Miles Mikolas. All right, good inning of work there from Peralta. Decent start, yup. 2 Cats saying, Matt, the second I opened Insta yesterday, I randomly got that Carlos Mendoza shirtless pic on my feed. Do as Kasungas. Oh, what, you mean this one?
Dose!
Shout out to Ibby who made that one. Right. Also got 26 of you guys watching. Not even that one. It was another one. Hilarious as fuck, though. But yeah, like I said, 26 of you guys watching so far. As always, thank you guys for your support. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell as well. You guys are awesome. All right, well, let's see what Bichette, Soto, and Melendez have got. All right, Miles Michaelis' numbers here, obviously with an 8.490 ERA. He's in here with the first pitch to Bichette, and Bichette hits that ball on the ground right to the second baseman, Nunez, who comes up with it over to first base. One away here to start the bottom of the first. All right, now Juan Soto will come up to the plate for his first AB. Pantry saying if we don't hit Michaelis, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. It'd be a valid reason to crash out, Pantry. So I'd be right there with you. Peter, what's going on? Man United and Mets is a proper mix. Yep, big fan of both, and also a Ranger fan as well. So got those three teams. First pitch to Soto, who tries to square a bunt but holds back, and that pitch misses low for ball one. Then also for the NFL, I'm a Jets fan, and then for basketball, I'm also a Knicks fan. So those are my teams. The 1-0 pitch to Soto hits the inside part of the plate with that slider. 1-1 count now. Soto's a career 35 for 111 hitter against the Nationals with a 315 average, 9 home runs, and 20 RBIs. The 1-1 pitch from Michaelis, and Soto hits that ball in the air. Will it carry? Will it carry? It will. What a snag by James Wood at the wall to rob Juan Soto of a home run. Damn. That the ball would have just cleared the fence, but James Wood timed it properly, jumped at the right time, and just robs Juan Soto of a home run right there to put the Mets up 1-0. Great play there by James Wood. That was brutal. Yup, 2 cats with the crying emoji. Hell of a play there by James Wood. I tip my cap to you. All right, now here's MJ Melendez. First pitch misses down and away for ball one. Curveball's in there for a strike. Andrew saying, well, that rob of the home run tells me exactly how this game is going to go. Potentially. 1-1 pitch to Melendez. That curveball misses inside for ball 2. Just timed it properly. And yeah, that ball would have just cleared the top of the orange. But hey. Credit to James Wood. He's a hell of a ball player. 2-1 pitch to Melendez, and that ball's hit on the ground. That's going to get through the hole for a base hit. So MJ Melendez is the first hit of the ball game for the Mets with a single there. Good AB there and a good piece of hitting there by Melendez, who continues his impressive start to the season. All right, now it will be Mark Vientos here to bat fourth for the Mets. The first pitch swung on and missed at that slider outside the zone. 0-1 count. Nice. Melendez with another hit, but let's keep sitting this guy. Mendynomics, MJ and Young have been some of the better players. They have. Vientos fouls that pitch back to the screen. Count now 0-2. He has been good, MJ. Yeah, Peter, I'm not sure if I've seen you before, so if you are new, welcome to the channel. If you're not new, then obviously I don't recognize your name, but yeah, if you are new, welcome to the channel. The 0-2 pitch. Vientos lays off that curveball low in the dirt for ball 1. Max was saying Melendez has probably the highest upside out of all these young guys on the team. I'm a Melendez truther, and Peter saying in and out. Cheers work permitting. Yeah. Jay saying where's Carson? Carson will join at around 2:00. That's what he told me. The 1-2 pitch misses outside with the fastball. Count now 2-2. Two pitch to Vientos, misses outside for ball 3. So Vientos works the count full after being down 0-2. Probably going to send Melendez here. Brett Beatty on deck here for the Mets. The 3-2 pitch is fouled away. Count remains full. The 3-2 pitch. Vientos again fouls that pitch back to the seats to remain alive in the AB. So good AB here from Vientos. Michaelis again with the 3-2 pitch, and Vientos hits that ball, but it's going to be fielded cleanly by Nunez over to first base. 3 outs. So the Mets get a leadoff, or not a leadoff hit, but the Mets get their first hit of the ball game here from MJ Melendez. Juan Soto was robbed of a solo home run from James Wood. Game remains 0-0 as we head to the top of the second. And it will be Tena, Vivas, and Nunez to face Peralta here. Two cats saying useless, and how's Jared Young's defensive? Jared Young's actually pretty good at first base. I can't lie. I mean, he was decent at first base. He had that really nice outfield assist in the Giants series. So and overall his bat was really good to start the season. So yeah, it sucks not having Jared Young because he was actually really productive. Which I'm surprised. I'm even saying that because Jared Young last year for the Mets was terrible, but he was actually really good to start the season. I didn't even see this. So the Mets have acquired Andy Ibanez from the Athletics. Let's see what his numbers are. I don't really know too much about him, other than he plays for the A's, or he played for the A's. Now he's a Met. 118 average, 0 home runs, 3 RBIs, 2 hits. Okay. Here's Peralta now to face Jose Tena, and he swings and misses at that high fastball. 0-1 count now. Tena with the 271 average and 668 OPS to start the season. The 0-1 pitch is in there for a strike. Count now 0-2. The 0-2 pitch misses up and away for ball one. I mean, last year with the Tigers, he batted .239 with a .301 OBP, a .352 slugging, and a .653 OPS. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike three. Peralta gets Tena to swing and miss at that curveball. So that's the third strikeout of the game for Freddie Peralta in the first out here at the top of the second. Good pitch there by Freddie. Let's see what the baseball savant is looking like. I don't know. Maybe his underlying stuff looks good, but I doubt it. The first pitch here to Vivas misses upstairs for ball one. The 1-0 pitch is going to get over the head of Ronnie Mauricio and fall into left field. So Vivas has his first hit of the ball game, and that is the first hit also for the Nationals. Good piece of hitting there by Vivas to take that ball to the opposite field. All right, now here's Nunez in here for his first AB of the ball game. That fastball misses outside for ball one. There's also a second baseman, too. The 1-0 pitch, and that ball is knocked down by Peralta, who fields it over to first base. Low throw. That's going to get away from Vientos. That's going to roll to the wall. Vivas will round third. He'll head home. Beatty with the throw home, and Torrens, I guess he just got under that. I wonder if the Mets are going to challenge that, but the throw was it was a good throw by Beatty there. Umpire says that Vivas got under the tag. Let's see if the Mets will challenge, though. And nope, they will not challenge. The Nationals take a 1-0 lead there. On the error there on the throwing error by Freddie Peralta. It was a close play. Damn, Torrens he missed. He got two out in front of the home plate there, and just missed his hand. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful start. All right, now here's Milas up here for his first AB as he fouls back that fastball. Count now 0-1. Yeah, if he put his glove more in front of the plate, he would have got him easily, but he freaking stuck the glove out in the middle of the plate and then pulled it back. Swinging and a miss there. Peralta gets Milas to swing and miss at that curveball. Count now 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike three. Peralta gets Milas to swing and miss there with that curveball. There's now 2 outs in the inning. Yeah, Freddie couldn't get a good grip, and then when he finally did, he rushed the throw. Low throw, and Vientos couldn't scoop the ball. I think he probably would have beat the throw out anyway, but... All right, now here's Jacob Young for his first AB of the ball game. The first pitch, and that ball's hit through the hole, base hit. Another run will come across the score. It is 2-0 Nationals here to start the ball game. Fantastic. Fantastic start, guys. Now here's James Wood up for his second AB. Walked back in the first inning, and Peralta gets that fastball in there for a strike. Count now 0-1. The 0-1 pitch hits the bottom part of the zone for a strike. Count now 0-2. Team gives up runs too easy. Yup. JS saying, do you think the Mets are secretly tanking? I mean, Listen, they can't tank because they can't even get the first overall pick because of what's it called? They're not the salary cap, but they're way over the luxury tax. The 0-2 pitch misses in the dirt. Third on the never mind. Third base umpire says that James Wood went around there on the swing, so that's strike three for the third and final out of the inning. But the Nationals take a 2-0 lead on a couple base hits and a fielding error by Freddie on a throwing error by Freddie Peralta. So we head to the bottom of the second. It is 2-0 Nationals. We get the scoreboard update for you guys. Boop, 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 boop. Give me 1 second. All right, now it's going to go through. Turbo saying, well, how the fuck did that happen? Well, like I said, couple base hits from the Nationals and then a throwing error by Peralta. Oh, Jesus is right, Turbo. Peralta, it's time to become a family man. Would love to say it's only 2 runs, but we know this team struggles even scoring 1 run. Another series loss incoming. What's going on, BBA? And then Jay, what's going on? Haven't seen it before, so if you are new to the channel, welcome. This season is a humiliation ritual initiated by Cohen, who was white hot over missing the playoffs last year. It's the team being bad is not caused by Steve Cohen. Just stop. All right, Sam, what is going on? Soto got robbed of a home run, and then that scored 2 after that. This is how the season is going. You can't make this up. No breaks whatsoever. Nope. But here's Brett Baty to lead off as he fouls back that first pitch. 0-1. You wanna go viral? The 0-1 pitch to Baty is in there for a strike. Count now 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Baty lays off that curveball in the dirt. Count now 1-2. 59 of you guys watching the live stream so far, as always. Thank you guys for your support. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell as well. You guys are awesome. The 1-2 pitch from Michaelis misses inside for ball 2. Karma, what's going on? Already got the worst record in the MLB. How can it get worse? I don't know, but it probably can somehow get worse. The 2-2 pitch to Baty misses in or down and in for ball 3. The 3-2 pitch to Baty is hit on the ground, but right at Nunez over to first base. 1 away here. The classic Brett Baty rollover ground out. At BBA saying if they don't score runs against Michaelis and win this game, Mendoza needs to be. Listen, Mendoza should have been fired a long time ago, but apparently Stearns thinks he's doing a great job. So I don't know anymore. Here's Marcus Semien up here for his first AB of the ball game. First pitch misses down and away for ball 1 with that 94-mile-an-hour fastball. The 1-0 pitch to Semien misses down and away with that slider for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch misses outside the top of the zone. 3-0 count now to Semien. Three-0 pitch to Semien. Hits the top of the zone. 3-1 count. Brett Baty just wants to go viral with his Mets floaties on while eating. 3-1 count is fouled back. So full count now to Semien while eating crumble cookie. How dare you hate him, Matt? Yeah, how dare I? Full count here to Semien, who hits that ball, but it's going to be right at the left fielder, Dalen Lyle, for the second out of the inning. Now Carson Benj up here, who's had a relatively good series, 2 for 8 with 2 RBIs so far. Batting 186 with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs to start the year. First pitch to Benj, misses inside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch hits the bottom part of the zone for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch just misses inside for ball 2. Surprised Milos there didn't challenge because he probably would have won that challenge and would have got overturned. Michaelis has his pitch, and he's into his windup with the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch misses inside again. So a 3-1 count now to Carson Benj. The 3-1 pitch is fouled back into the seats. Full count now to Benj. The 3-2 pitch to Benj is fouled off. Good work here by Benj. Two guys saying Rangers hockey. No, I'd rather watch this than Ranger hockey. BBC in the Summers room. If they don't turn around quickly, at least last year it was a slow burn until the end. 3-2 pitch to Benj, freezes him for strike 3 there on the inside part of the plate. So Miles Michaelis strikes out Benj to get out of the second inning. We head to the top of the third. The Nationals still lead 2-0. So are you guys having fun? Because I know I am. Go saying Brazoban 1.35 ERA. What's going on? Haven't seen you before, so if you are new, welcome to the channel. Two Cats saying this will be better. Actually, BBA season will be over quick, and they won't tease us until the end. Daniel saying, I think the Yankees sweep us. Probably. I'd rather have false hope than no hope. AI told me that Brazoban the brightest part of the Mets season so far. And respectively, Matt, I disagree with that. It's trash, it's garbage, this point, and miserable. Yeah, but I hate the Rangers so much, and I hate Drury so much that fuck the Rangers. Fuck Dolan, too. Backdoor level payments going on. Andrew and Sam saying, nope, waiting for a change for the better, but not holding my breath. And Angie saying, where are the Woody tweets from Steve Cohen? No green shoe tweets from Cohen today, so I don't know. Terry asking, when will this turn around? I have no idea. Will White saying Mendoza's still manager after this game, packing the season. I mean, it might be over already, but who knows? And that first pitch there by Garcia is lined into the gap. That's going to be a stand-up double here for Garcia. So that's the third hit of the day for the Nationals. First pitch misses outside for ball one. Dylan Lyle up here, and that fastball misses outside for ball two. Two-0 pitch to Lyle is hit on the ground to first base. Fielded cleaned by Vientos, who takes over to first. One away here, but Garcia does move up to third base there on the ground out. Now C.J. Abrams will come up for an RBI opportunity. First pitch to Abrams is in there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. That curveball's fouled off, and it's going to roll foul down the third base line. It's now an 0-2 count here to C.J. Abrams. Nationals average age of the roster is 27 years and 195 days. Second youngest in the MLB, only behind the St. Louis Cardinals. The 0-2 count from Peralta. At fastball misses up and away. Freddie has his pitch, and he's set. The 1-2 pitch. And broken bat blooper down into left field. That's going to be a base hit. Garcia will come with the score. Abrams with an RBI single. It is now 3-0 Nationals in the top of the third. And nothing you could do there. I mean, it was a good executed pitch. It was just a good piece of hitting by Abrams. First pitch here to Tenya. Misses outside for ball one. The 1-0 pitch misses outside for ball two. The 2-0 pitch is hit on the ground. Semming up with it over to Mbrani, over to first base. That's a double play. So the Mets turn a double play to get out of the inning. But the Nationals do tack on another run here. They lead 3-0 as we head to the bottom part of the third. At this point, I don't even know what the fuck you do with this team. I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't get how Stearns could just sit back here and fucking do nothing. Like, change something. Get rid of Mendoza because this is not working. Like, you're watching this team, they make the same mental mistakes over and over again. They can never come through with runners in scoring position. And then you sit here, you gaslight us in a fucking press conference, and you say he's doing a great job. No, he's not. Stop lying. Just fire him. Put the pressure on yourself. And if you don't want to put the pressure on yourself, then you're a fucking pussy. Like, that's just how it is. I've had enough. I've had enough. And if Stearns can't handle the pressure that he puts on himself, then you know what? You're not cut out to be a GM here in New York. It is what it is. You're basically just another version of Chris Drury. That's what it is. So I can't sit here and watch, even though I will because I'm an idiot and I'm so stupid. Teren's up here first. AB's 1-1 count. Fouls that fastball back to the screen. Count now 1-2. It's like they're begging us not to watch them anymore this year. Sad. I agree. And Teren strikes out there on the curveball. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. And they're going to let fucking Miles Michaelis, just destroy them. It's embarrassing. David Stearns' double quarter zips fooled me to thinking he was a good GM. If this is our second ace, then we're cooked. 2Cat saying, Soto and Elio feed family. Turbo saying it's over. And McLean. Daniel saying they look so disengaged. Ronnie fouls that pitch off his foot. Turbo saying you fire the manager, you make a big trade to bring another star and girl around Soto. Yeah. WFAN said Harper for Lindor. That's not happening. Take his big nose back to Harvard. Agree, it's so frustrating. Body language alone, I hate the way Lindor springs himself around the team, especially Soto. It's not even worth getting mad over at this point. Team is just feeble, simple as that. I'm not even mad, it's just frustration. Because it's like the team should be better than this. Even if they're not a quote unquote, like World Series team, which they're clearly not, but they should be better than this. I'm old enough to remember when everyone was so excited about trading for this mid pitcher. I told it. Listen. Peralta's not he's far from the biggest issue. Is he the solution? No, but he's not the problem whatsoever. This team has far bigger issues than Freddie Peralta. Mauricio fouls that pitch back to the seats. Count now 2-2. Miles Michaelis reminds me of the Mets of a young Nolan Ryan. Not even Maine, already 11.5 back. I have so much respect for Atlanta. Built a great team through trades and drafts called competence. Every single scrub pitcher like Cy Young. Mauricio fouls that pitch back again. Count 2-2 still. I'm past anger now. Stearns is in absolute denial. One of the so smart elites who thinks he knows better and knows less than a thing. Peralta hasn't pitched bad all year. This guy is only up 6 runs, 3 starts. Today he's the issue. Brewer ace to stop losing streaks. Yeah, but what about the other games where he pitched well and then the offense didn't pick him up? So you could have worked that argument back each way. Listen. Again, Peralta is far from the Mets' biggest problem this year. Has he exactly lived up to what maybe we thought he was? No, but he's been at least solid. He ain't the problem. There's far bigger problems here than Freddie Peralta. Yeah, there has been a game where he's gotten through 6 innings. The A's series, the start against the A's. I'm pretty sure he's gone through 2 games this year through 6 innings. I'm pretty sure. I know the A's game, that was a definite. He got through 6 innings. I'm confident there was another one. One two count here to Bichette. Listen, BB, I'm not telling you that you can't like Freddie Peralta. I'm not saying that. Like, you do you. You can have your own opinions. I'm not gonna, go after you for that. But to act like Peralta here is the biggest problem on the team, I'm sorry. That's just, it's not true. The 1-2 pitch misses outside, 2-2. Listen, does he need to be better? Yes, absolutely. I agree with you there. But again, let's not go on and let's say if Freddie Peralta all of a sudden becomes a 7 inning pitcher, that this team's going to turn it around. It's not going to happen. Okay, fine. You want to say that today? Yes, but fine. Okay, I'll give you that. But still, this offense is again having feeble at bats against an 8 ERA pitcher in Miles Mikolas. So again, does it really matter? No, it doesn't. Bichette fouls that pitch back to the seats. Again, 3-2. Three-two pitch to Bichette. Skies that ball. The first baseman will go after that, and that ball will just get out of play. Three-two pitch. Bichette again fouls that pitch off. Three-two pitch again. Misses outside for ball 4. So the Mets have a walk here in the bottom part of the third. And now Juan Soto will come up for a second AB. Flew out back in the first inning, and that was the one where James Wood robbed him of a solo home run. Both, because the offense should be hitting off Miles Mikolas, who again has an 8 ERA. Pitch misses down low for ball 2, 2-0. Pitch to Soto is going to be hit into the outfield for a base hit. That will get down. Juan Soto has his first hit of the ball game. Bichette will move up to second base, and the Mets have runners at first and second with 2 outs here. And MJ Melendez will come up to the plate with an RBI opportunity. Second hit of the ball game for the Mets. First pitch to Melendez, misses up and in for ball one. No, BB, again, you don't understand what I'm saying. Yeah, we're down 3-0. Peralta hasn't been good, but the offense hasn't done shit up to this part, and they've been garbage all year. What the fuck are you... Can you get that through your fucking head? God, I understand that you don't fucking like them. I get that, but Jesus Christ. Fuck. And now I fucking spilled my water. Fuck off. I am fucking so pissed off. Fucking Jesus Christ. Fuck, no, it's just... Whatever. I'm pissed off. 1-2 pitch, fouled off. One-two pitch. Melendez hits that ball out to right field. That ball's going to carry. That ball's going to go. MJ Melendez ties up the game with a 3-run shot. His second home run of the season. And just like that, the ball game is tied at 3-3. All right, BB, now you want to blame Peralta for giving up the 3 runs? Sure, there you go. You can have it because the offense did something. Credit to MJ Melendez. He's been on fire so far to start the year. Got that fastball up over the plate, and he took it out to right field. Good piece of hitting there. Game now tied up at 3-3. And now Mark Vientos will hit that ball out to the second baseman, Nunez, who comes up with it over to first base. 3 outs here, but the Mets tie up the ball game here at the bottom of the third. Thankfully, because of an MJ Melendez 3-run home run, we head to the top of the fourth, where once again the game is all tied up at 3. I'll be right back. Give me a... All right, we're back. All right. Peralta in here to face Vivas, 0-1. That pitch misses outside for ball 2. Melendez, yes, we back. And BBA, sorry for lashing out at you, my bad. I was just frustrated. Peralta, with the ground out there, flips over to first base, 1 away. So, yeah, we're all frustrated. I should have done better there. I apologize. My bad. Conversation kaboom, BB. Wow, are we back? I'm sure I'll be benched now. Nice bop. Melendez is our power hitter outside Soto. He's the only player in our lineup with real pop. Mendoza stopped sitting him. Melendez should be in the lineup every day, and our idiot Badger doesn't do it. First pitch here to Nunez, who tries to bunt, but he fouls off that pitch. 0-1. FYI, Mets pitching is middle of the pack in LB. They second to last in runs produced. And it was from the guy that we didn't need to spend $100 million for. It's all good, brother. Thank you. Thank you, BBA. One pitch is hit on the ground right to Vientos, who takes the ball to the bag himself. 2 away here in the top of the 4th. All right, now it'll be Milas here for a second AB. Fouls off that fastball. Back to their seats. Counting out 0-1. He's 0-1 with a strikeout. The 0-1 pitch is in there for a strike. Counting out 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. Peralta gets Milas to strike out there on the curveball for the final out of the inning. We head to the bottom part of the 4th. Game still tied 3-3. It'll be Beatty, Semien, and Bench to hit for the Mets here. Well, there you go, BBA. At least he did his job for the 4th. Let's see if he could do it now for the rest of the bowl game. So there you go. Maxwell saying good shutdown inning for Peralta. Yup. What's his pitch count? I believe he's in the 50s now, if I believe. Let me double check for you guys. Peralta's at 50. He's at 50, Tony. Go saying you guys have a good live show. Keep entertaining even with losing. Thank you, Go. We appreciate that. And we appreciate all you guys here in the comments as well. He should make 3 more innings pitching like this. Hopefully, let's just hope he doesn't give up any more runs. But yeah, we got 83 of you guys watching so far. So as always, thank you guys for your support. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell as well. You guys are awesome. Need to win this fucking ball game, man. No excuses. No excuses. Peralta needs to he needs to pitch a couple more innings like this. Keep the Nationals only at 3 runs, and the offense needs to come through now and take the lead here. We know that's why we coming back. Yous are the best. Thank you, Tony. We appreciate that. And cheers from Pete. I don't know why they're showing a picture of side by side of Michaelis versus Beatty here, but Sure. All right, now here's Beatty here for his second AB of the ball game. He grounded out back to second base in his first AB. The first pitch is fouled back to the seats. Count 0-1. Hornet, welcome Hornet as well. Beatty swings and misses at that curveball. Count that 0-2. With Beatty coming up the bat somewhere in Carson's house, there's a muffled gunshot with a body falling to the ground. I hate days my weed guy doesn't answer, and I have to get it through the get it at the dispensary. The 0-2 pitch to Beatty is fouled off. Nope, I guess he hit the ball right in front of him and it was counted as a live ball. So Beatty grounds out there for the first out of the bottom of the fourth. Great AB there by Beatty. She wanna go viral. What the fuck was that? That was a Brett Beatty at bat. That's what that was. Now here's Marcus Semien here. Hits that ball down the third base line, but it's going to go foul. Walking speed, exit velocity on that hit. Heads up play by the catcher. It was a good play by him. Two cats. Beatty's hardest hit ball of the year. All right, Semien's 0 for 1 this game with a line out back in the second inning. The 0-1 pitch from Michaelis is going to be fouled back to the seats. Count now 0-2 to Semien. All right, Michaelis here about to throw his 70th pitch of the ball game. He's into his set, the 0-2 pitch, and that curveball misses outside for ball one. Two cats saying Matt Wild finish up Dallas. Will the Wild finish up the Dallas Stars tonight? I mean, they're in prime position. Game 6 is in Minnesota, and listen, they want to because I'm sure they don't want to go to Dallas, tie 3-3, but we do have Carson joining us. Semien fouls off that pitch. Count 1-2.
Hi, everyone.
You missed Beatty's last at bat.
What'd he do?
Oh, so it was a 3-pitch AB, and he hit a dribbler in front of home plate, and he got tagged out.
No, Beatty doesn't do that.
1-2 pitch misses upstairs for ball two.
That's not what Wadey does. Wet Wadey.
Two pitch to Semien is hit on the ground, right to the shortstop Abrams, who comes up with it over to first base. 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth. And Carson Benj will come up now. That's you.
Yeah, man. We also traded for Ibby's cousin.
Yeah, I saw. More ass.
Yeah.
Can't wait for you guys to do a whole breakdown tomorrow on Andy Ibanez on the podcast.
Yeah, that definitely ain't happening.
All right, here's Benj for second AB. The first pitch misses inside with the slider. One 0 pitch from Michaelis. Hits the bottom part of the zone. Count 1-1. At least MJ Melendez is Pookie.
Yep.
The 1-1 pitch to Benj. Misses in the dirt for ball two.
Out of everyone, he's our best hitter.
The 2-1 pitch to Benj is fouled back. Count now 2-2. The 2-2 pitch to Benj, and he lays off. Yep, third base umpire confirms he laid off that swing. Full count now to Benj.
Banky.
Brandon Woodruff leaves the games early. Velocity was down. 3-2 pitch to Benj is swung on and missed for strike 3. So that will end the bottom part of the fourth. We head to the top of the fifth. The game is still tied 3-3. It'll be Young, Wood, and Garcia to hit here for the Nationals.
Andy Ibanez. Unreal. What's going on, chat? How's everyone doing? I thought Miles Michaelis was pitching today. Yep. Pissed off until MJ tied it. I'm still kind of pissed off, to be honest. But hey, better than LeBron. Benj needs to be sent down from all this Mendoza nonsense so he can clear his head and start playing the way he can. I mean, he's been playing better recently. He's been taking good ABs the whole time that he's here, but he's just young and he's still trying to figure things out. But then there's also the super kindergartners on this team that time is running out for them. It really is. So I don't mind Benj still being up here. It's just it's just like they have so many other holes on this team right now.
Ildemaro Vargas is a 22-game hit streak. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
All right, but that was the upcoming look at the schedule. So after this game, the Mets will head out to Anaheim for a 3-game set against the Angels. Then they'll go to Colorado for a 3-game set against the Rockies, and then they'll head to Arizona for a 3-game set in Arizona. Peralta facing Young here. He's up in the count here, 0-2. That slider misses down low for ball 1. Peralta here with a relatively low pitch count, only at 54 pitches, about to throw his 55th pitch of the ball game to start here in the top of the 5th. The 1-2 pitch from Peralta is hit on the ground to Bichette, who has an awkward fielder, but he throws it over to first base, and he gets him out at first base.
Yes!
So Bichette fielded that ball a little bit awkwardly, but had a good throw and just got Young, who was a relatively quick runner there, to get him out at first base. Good scoop by Vientos as well. All right, back to the top of the Nationals lineup here. Here's James Wood. And that changeup misses outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch to Wood. Hits the zone with the fastball for strike 1. Armand saying hello from Citi Field. Armand, how was watching the MJ Melendez 3-run shot live? The 1-1 pitch swung on and missed by James Wood.
How fun are the Brett Beatty hoops?
The 1-2 pitch from Peralta. And James Wood hits that ball out to left field, but Melendez will get over to it, who makes the catch for the second out of the inning. How many people are at the game? Judging from pictures in the video, not a lot. Which, again, I don't blame these people, because why would you spend money on this team right now? I mean, I get that the tickets are less than a Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell, but shit.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the attendance has been posted yet.
All right, now here's Garcia up for his third AB of the ball game. Peralta misses outside with the fastball, 1-0. Garcia's 1 for 2 with a double in this ball game. The 1-0 pitch hits the zone for strike 1. One pitch, and that ball is caught by Marcus Semien. Hard line out right to Semien, who makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So another good, quick, easy inning here by Freddie Peralta. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Game is still tied up at 3. And Benj made the final out, so it'll be Torrens, Mauricio, and Bichette to hit here for the Mets in the bottom of the 5th. Probably will be my last half inning before I have to leave, so you guys will get Carson for the final 4 innings.
Yay!
We're gonna lose 4-3, aren't we? It's a possibility, because the offense already had their 1 inning of runs, so.
In their most heartbreaking fashion possible, very likely.
BBA shocked, I'm assuming because of Peralta having a good inning. You missed it. Me and BBA fought. I ended up spilling my water by accident.
Oh.
We were arguing about Peralta. But we're all good now. Right, BBA?
Frederick? You guys had a fight about Frederick?
Yeah.
I mean,
Mr. Startball was Freddie. At first he was kind of struggling with his command. Then he kind of left a couple of pitches over the zone, and then he had one bad throwing error.
Mitchell Parker into the game right now for Miles Michaelis.
Much love, BBA.
There we go.
Oh, we have someone else joining. It's Evan.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the Evan from the chat, isn't it? Oh, they
Here's
actually
Luis.
tied it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Melendez hit a 3-run home run.
He plays the game the right way, man.
he really does.
Even
We're
though
getting
it's,
MJ Melendez for a top 100 prospect at the deadline. This is great.
even though it's pretty
Yeah, it was-
fucking embarrassing that, you know, they only got 3 runs against the Lizard King in 2026, but sure.
Torrens fouls that pitch back, count that 0-2. Yeah, it was 2 outs. Bichette walked, Soto hit a single, and then what's it called? Melendez hit a 3-run shot into right field.
Good thing I didn't put out the tweet I was going to then earlier when the lineup dropped.
What about MJ Melendez hitting third?
Yeah, I was gonna be like, imagine spending $30 on a cheeseburger and fries to watch MJ Melendez hit third.
No, you spent $30 to watch MJ Melendez hoop.
You know what? I gotta stop slandering the kid. He's cooking.
The 1-2 pitch to Torrens is skied into the outfield. The second baseman will get there, but Young will call him off to make the to make the out for the first out of the inning.
Fuck this guy Young.
Fuck James Woods as well for robbing Soto's homer.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
What a peon.
It would have just cleared if he didn't make the catch, but it was a nice play by him.
Who did we piss off, man? Like, didn't even know the Mets had an early game. Yeah, exactly. That's how checked out people had become.
Honestly, I didn't know either. That's also why when you were asking about my availability earlier this week, I
Yeah.
thought this was a night game, and I was like, oh yeah, I can't do that. But
First pitch to Mauricio, misses up and away for ball 1. Don't worry, we get more late night games because they're going out west after this.
oh yippee.
Woohoo!
The 1-0 pitch to Mauricio was fouled away.
Late night feistiness.
Just what I want to do, be half asleep watching this baseball team that's just going to put me to sleep.
Well, they're playing the
I mean, at
Angels, so
least-
that should be fun.
Oh, yeah. That will go.
At
That would be
least-
great.
I mean, tomorrow. Do they play tomorrow?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. So
It's a
I mean,
9:40
it's
game.
Christian Scott, and then right afterwards, I think it's McLean.
They play tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What bullshit is that?
The world is against us.
2-1 pitch, and Ronnie hits that ball out to right field, but Wood will get under that to make the second out of the inning. Mauricio is Timu Lindor.
Yeah, I got to watch the Angels who have somehow lapped us in player development at this rate.
Well, it's only because we're still fielding super kindergartners, like Carson says.
Kinda, yeah.
Quadruple seniors. Like they're not like Beatty's not even a super senior at this point. He's like a super senior.
He's the type.
Yo,
of guy
one
that you
pitch
just
to Bichette.
graduate-
Bichette hits that ball into right field. And fucking James Wood, beautiful play.
I hate you, James Wood. He's the type of guy you'd graduate because he's failed so many times, and the teachers are so fucking tired of him.
Yeah, they just feel bad for him.
Matt Johnson just saw the trade now.
Oh, he just saw the trade.
Yeah, this guy's such a dumbass. He's just like, what trade? I just heard his reaction.
Save me, Team Varley. Nah, bro, we really trade away our two best offensive players for just yeah.
I mean, one of them's not even that good.
No,
One of the guys you got rid of?
well, we got rid of Marmo and Schiff.
Yeah, and one of them I don't think is like all that.
No,
I think
He's
they're
all right.
fun.
yeah, but still, our roster's not that great. So
You're gonna harden a fat suit this, like you said.
I'm gonna break out the hard and fat suit to request a trade.
Who the hell is this?
Oh,
This
wait.
who? This guy they're facing Walbert Urania. They're facing that guy tomorrow. Who is that? I don't know
I'm
who
pretty
it
sure-
is, but he's throwing 7 scoreless tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure he works for DH Gate. He's like a delivery guy or something like that. Maybe this is one of Andrew's DoorDash guys. I don't know.
All right, it's time for this team to get inspired.
First pitch is hit back. Foul ball. Peralta facing Dalen Lyle here.
Full time.
The 0-1 pitch misses up and away. 1-1. Lyles 0 for 2 in
by
this
the
ball
way,
game.
Evan, are you like in Matt's like attic or something right now that you can't
Yeah.
show your face?
1-1 pitch misses upstairs for ball 2.
Honestly, I was just too lazy to set up my camera.
Hmm.
The 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Peralta gets Lyles swing at that fastball.
I also need to move my camera.
Two-two pitch is hit to the outfield. The center fielder, Benj, will get under that, and he'll make the catch for the first out.
Good life, my guy.
All right, now here's C.J. Abrams. Peralta gets ahead of him with the changeup. 0-1. Abrams is 1 for 2 in this game with an RBI single. Curveball misses outside. 1-1.
By this point, I could throw 7 scoreless against this lineup. Yeah, just pitch around Melendez. That's literally it.
And Soto.
So
A 1-1 pitch. Curveball again misses up and away. 2-1 count.
This team is so horrible that they gave $800 million to a guy, and I feel bad for him.
2-1 pitch. Misses upstairs with the changeup. 3-1 count to C.J. Abrams. Three-one count to Abrams. Gets that strike in there. 3-2.
Speaking of in there,
Evan.
The 3-2 pitch. And Abrams fouls off that curveball. The 3-2 pitch. Abrams again fouls back that fastball.
how much prompt did you put into this song?
Honestly, not even that much.
Why is it 6 minutes long?
I just typed to make the song have like a bunch of
The
verses.
3-2 pitch. And that changeup misses inside for ball 4. So Abrams walks here. All right. That's probably going to be enough for me because I have to leave to go to work. So
All right.
see you guys later. Chat. Peace
All
out.
right.
I'll see you guys later.
Okay. Now it's just me and Evan in the kiddie pool. Let me pop up the game here. Unless you want to do it.
Yeah, you could do that.
I got it.
These damn songs my dad got fooled by a fake AI on America's Got Talent on YouTube. That's fucking hilarious.
And Tana fouls that one back. It's 1-2. This song is so stupid. That one's bouncing the dirt. The count's even 2-2. Andrew, I would never be a mistress to Evan and Matt. Come on. Full count to Tana. Pickoff attempt at first. Abrams gets back there safely.
Got that talent.
This song is so stupid.
Oh, step bro.
Oh, nice.
What is he doing?
3-2. That one sits high and it's ball 4. That'll put 2 on and 1 out as someone's chasing after a ball like a golden retriever because this team is not normal at all.
Chasing the
Willer
ball.
to go
like,
out to the mound.
Chasing the ball like
Chasing the
king
ball
throwing the dingus.
like.
Mm. I want to sing it, but it's gonna be so fucking weird.
Now you'll just sing your favorite part. You're such a diss, you know? May 12th, get to the ballpark. Mookie Wilson bobblehead. Iconic moments from
You're such a
1986.
dingus, you know.
Yeah, he's at only 81 pitches, so. That's a
Yes, you
picture of
are.
Evan and Matt in the
Oh,
Locker
no,
room.
it's not.
Rivas fouls it away in the first pitch. 97 miles an hour for Peralta. He's pitching angry. The 0-1. That one's inside. The count's even 1-1. 98 from Peralta. Damn, son.
Forever true. That's you.
1-1. Lined, caught by Ronnie Mauricio. Kind of overhopped that one. Put a little swag on it.
But he's
2
not
down.
Swaggy V.
He's no swaggy V.
He doesn't
That'll
wear
bring up
grimace
Nazim
gear.
Nunez. Switch hitter will bat left. You're such a dingus, you know? Bounced foul down the third base line. And it's 0-1. Chasing the ball like a little league player. Yep, where they all run to the ball at the same time. Yeah. Or pee-wee
That's-
baseball or whatever.
Such dinguses.
Such dinguses. 0-1. High and outside. Counts even. Peralta looking to get through the 6th here. Looks like this will probably be his last batter, I'm going to guess.
Someone's warming up with
1-1.
step bro.
That one's low, and it's 2-1. Up to 87 pitches. I doubt he does another up down. Or a chin rub. Now the day is done. 2-1. Fouled away. Count is even 2-2. And Peralta finally has an out in this inning.
Look at him hum.
Look at him hum.
Such a dingus, you know.
Check swing. Did he go? He did not. And the count will run full.
And the ump is doing the chop.
Okay, sure. That probably is a heads or tails. That's probably a penny flip. Three-two to Nunez. Popped up in foul territory. Bo Bichette goes over near the railing. Doesn't need to touch the railing. But he makes the catch to retire the side. We're through 5.5. Or excuse me. Yeah, we're through 5.5. Tied at 3. Yes. No post game for today, guys. But there will be a podcast tomorrow. I'm not sure of the time because, like I said in the last, stream, it's been kind of crazy this week. So I will figure that out. It might be 8 o'clock. It might be 8:30. We will.
So
see.
Unk's not showing up then, huh?
I think Unc will be there. I'm not sure.
Past
I
his
don't know.
bedtime.
Way past. Chin rub, now the day is done. This is such a stupid ass song.
Get him hum. Now the day's done.
Time to go to the farm. Mitchell Parker will come out for another inning of work and relief of Miles Michaelis. Juan Soto will lead off with MJ better than LeBron. Melendez. He got through 6, yeah. First pitch to Soto is inside. Such a bar. Flip-flopping harder than a fish on the deck. 1-0. That one's low, and it's 2-0.
Oh, he did the shuffle. He did the thing.
Soto did the shuffle. I think he's actually happy right now to be with the Mets because he's the only one hitting. Like, he loves being the main character. He's so selfish.
No, he did that shuffle.
2-0.
Judge.
That one's in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Oh my god, we're getting so many shuffles this at bat.
Soto's feeling it right now. He really is. Two one. That one's low and outside. Another shuffle from Soto. It's 3-1.
Person on the deck.
If he walks Soto, then the best hitter in all of baseball is on deck. The 3-1, that one misses inside. And Soto is on the walk.
They want to face MJ instead. How could they?
Oh, it's a lefty. Mendoza, you better take out Melendez. Put in Taylor. Okay.
I'll call up Hayden Sender and put him in.
Yeah. Are we being real right now?
What the fuck are we doing?
Are we actually being serious? The best fucking hitter in the lineup. The best fucking hitter in the lineup. The best hitter in the lineup. But because he's facing lefty, you make him bunt. That run better fucking score then.
Yeah, but Swaggy V's got this.
Yeah, exactly. Swaggy V's got this.
Because he's so swaggy.
What a fucking joke. Well, BBA, you got your bunt there. There you go. There's your bunt. Here's Vientos, and he drives that one towards the right center field gap. That's going to bounce all the way to the wall. Soto's going to come around to score, and in standing with an RBI double is Mark Vientos, and the Mets take a 4-3 lead. There we go! Swaggy V!
I'm sorry, Swaggy Dingus.
Swaggy Vizzle.
Swaggy Dingus.
That just what a big hit.
Swaggy Apollo, look at him.
More belly rubs for him.
Ah.
Look at Lindor, he's all hyped up, the clubhouse cancer. And it's 4-3, New York Mets. You know, a good team would score another run here. Unfortunately,
she wanna go viral.
Unfortunately, Crumble Cookie Man.
it's okay. He'll bounce one to the right side and push him up. Oh! Roan Taylor is pinch hitting for him. I like that move, actually.
Breaking out. I like it. Wait, but Beatty's finally.
I like that move.
I don't
W
understand
move. Yo! W move by.
Dose!
When the fuck did that become a thing?
Ibby made it. Shout out Ibby. 0-1. Was low and inside. Counts even.
That's fucking great. Let's go, Doze.
1-1. Line foul. Sharply. And it ricochets off the padding there and into the glove of the bat boy. Tim Leeper was impressed.
Left-handed
as
Patriot.
a notable Patriot. Gets going.
Just run his arm into the ground at this point. We're selling anyway.
That one's fouled away. Evan, we're winning right now. How could you talk about selling? We're gonna be 1-0 in our last one game.
I know, and they're gonna be.
How dare you, you dingus!
Yeah, they're gonna be. They'll win the series against the Nationals. Everything's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be so pixie. One-two to Taylor. That was driven out to left field, caught by Lyle. Vientos goes back to second. He does not go to third on instinct. 2 down. And that'll bring up Marcus Semien. Semien's 0 for 2. He's been hitting into a little hard luck in this game. Maybe he can break through here. Maybe he's feeling it. You just never know. First pitch to Semien. That one's outside, and it's 1-0. Semien, one of the Mets' best hitters this year with runners in scoring position, believe it or not. That's pretty sad. Semien flies this one to shallow right center field. Jacob Young's under it, makes the catch, retire the side, but not before the Mets take the lead on Swaggy V to the right center field gap. Scored Soto after our best hitter in the lineup had to bunt him over because Mendoza is the most pathetic piece of shit known to man. And yeah, we have ourselves a lead. And I believe that means we have a left-handed Patriot joining us on the mound. Here we go.
Born in San Antonio, under that Texas sky, Uvalde roots run deep, where the strong ones learn to fly. Texas A&M Aggie, and drafted by the
We
Cubs,
haven't heard this song in a while.
chased the dream through the
I
bushes, never once gave up. From the mound is firing, left arm slinging heat, slider biting hard, putting batters in defeat. Played in Houston, Tampa, now Queens, in the black and blue, but his heart's forever red, white and true. He's a left-handed patriot, standing tall and proud, American through and through, screaming it loud, from the diamond to the flag. He's giving all he's got. Brooks Riley, number 25, never backing down, never stopping the fight. Yeah, he's a patriot. God bless that arm, God bless the USA.
Some defensive changes for the New York Mets going into the 7th. Brooks Raley obviously comes into the game. Carson Benj goes from center field to right field. Taylor remains in the game at center field. Top of the 7th, Brooks Raley, the left-handed Patriot, like we said. First pitch, sinker misses outside. Excuse me. It's in there for a strike. What? Okay. I don't know what just happened there. Swing and a miss at a sweeper, and it's 1-2. There's Curtis Mead last night off of Carl Edwards Jr. That was the one that's the reason why he got DFA'd. It's low and inside. That one is popped up. Shallow center field. Taylor just into the game after pinch hitting. Makes the catch. 1 out. Whoops. That was not the one I wanted to play. I gotta
Weave dog.
Weave dog getting. This was the one I wanted.
American through and through, screaming it loud.
There we go. That was what I wanted to play. The 0-1 is a sweeper in there for a strike. Just nicks the outside corner. James Wood on deck, who has been terrorizing the Mets with the glove throughout this entire game. 0-2 to Jacob Young. Misses low. 1-2. 1-2. In there for a called strike 3. 2 out.
American through and through, screaming it loud.
There's James Wood, Robin Soto, and then he also robbed Bichette later on. Yep. First pitch from Raley. There's a sinker in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. With the bat, James Wood. It's 0 for 2 with a walk. 0-1. That one sits high, and the count's even. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. And it's now 1-2. Mets, I believe, will have 7, 8, and 9 due up. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Side retired. 1-2-3 inning for Raley with 2 strikeouts. We go to the bottom of the 7th, stretch time here in Queens. 4-3, New York. Yes.
I like it.
I like it. We got to readjust the soundboard, I think. We definitely do. Well, shout out to everybody in here. For those of you along for the ride with us in the Ford, make sure to like the stream if you have not already. Subscribe. Mets Weekly Podcast tomorrow. TBD on the time, but it will be episode number 203. We have done 202 of those fucking things. It's crazy.
Why don't you let that summer?
Why don't you let that simmer? Your little kiddie pool and floaties.
Shaq and Kobe.
LeBron D. Wade. Back here in Queens. First pitch to Benj, misses, and then it's 1-0. Benj is 0 for 2 for 2 strikeouts today. Facing a lefty. That one is line foul. Down the first base line. Ricochets off the padding. Benj bluffs a bunt, pulls it back. Doze!
Oh.
That one is lined into right field for a base hit. And leadoff single for Carson Benj, the Mets' 5th hit of the game. That'll bring up Terens, who also is going to bunt. Gets it down. As Milas throws to first. And that sacrifices Benj over to second. This is how pathetic we are. Here's Ronnie Mauricio batting right-handed. Two bunts. How old are you, BBA? How much do you like bunts? The 0-1, low and inside. Counts even. Mauricio. He's had some good, some bad since coming back up here. But they don't even give him a chance, because why would they? 1-1. That one is slashed to the right side. Nunez scoops it up, throws over to first, and that'll move Benj over to third. 2 out. "103 years old. God damn. That'll bring up Bo Bichette. Bichette's 0 for 2 with a walk. Scored a run on Melendez's 3-run homer. Slashes that one foul to right field. And it's 0-1. To Bichette. It is slashed to center field, but Jacob Young, it'll stay up for him. Retire the side. End of 7. The Mets lead 4-3. All right, so I'm going to guess Luke Weaver is going to be pitching the 8th. I think I would guess correctly. It's going to be Luis Garcia, Dalen Lyle, and CJ Abrams, all left-handed hitters. So maybe you do keep in Raley for another inning? Probably makes sense, right? He only threw 12 pitches. But why would you? You know? Why? All right, so for those of you in here, make sure to like the stream. Really helps us out. Subscribe. Turn on those post notifications. We are live pretty much every day for these watch-alongs. Weaver is in. Yep. So Luke Weaver will come in for Brooks Raley in the 8th against 3 left-handed hitters. We'll see how that bodes. The hell? Weaver has had some good outings, some bad. It's been half and half with him. He'll face Luis Garcia to lead off the eighth. First pitch is grounded toward the middle of the diamond, past a diving Simeon, and into center field for a leadoff hit. As Luis Garcia is on with a single. And here we go. So the tying run gets to first with nobody out. That'll bring up Dalen Lyle. Lyle's 0 for 3 today. Garcia takes a little bit of a lead off of first. The 0-1, fouled back, and it's quickly 0-2. McNeil gets that ball. No, he doesn't. McNeil doesn't even try to dive for it. The 0-2 is bounced to first. Vientos throws on to second, gets the out there. On to first, not in time. As Vientos is upset about that call because he's a whiny baby, but they get one out. On target throw by Mauricio. Now he's safe. Great instincts there by Mark Vientos, thinking that they got him. Pickoff attempt there by Weaver. Viral on Vine. First pitch to Abrams. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. No post-game, guys, today, but we will have a podcast tomorrow for you guys. Still don't know what the time is going to be, but we will figure it out. 1-0. That one sits high, and it's now 2-0. Letter high strike. And it's 2-1. The old Richard Lovelady warms up in the pen. Two-one. Hit deep to right center field. That is going to leave. And the Nationals take the lead here in the eighth. It is now 5-4. As the lead is gone. And there it is. Luke Weaver coughs it up here in the eighth. C.J. Abrams. His 8th home run of the year. As it is all fallen apart. Once again. Tanoff has that one back as they're going to leave Weaver in. As Nuke Weaver returns. Swing and a miss there at the changeup, and it's 1-2. There's the future of the Nats right there. C.J. Abrams and James Wood. Both having themselves some keynotes in this game. Swing and a miss of the changeup, and Tana is down on strikes. 2 out. Can't catch a break. Cursed. Seems like it, doesn't it? Well, I already said I was questioning them bringing in Luke Weaver facing 3 left-handers. This one is fly to left field. Melendez gets under it, retires the side, but not before the Nats regain the lead on a 2-run homer by C.J. Abrams off of Luke Weaver. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 5-4 Washington. Did anybody expect this team to be this bad? Because I didn't. Can't wait to steal Cohen's money by just betting against the Mets at the casino every day. Yeah, basically how it feels. Soto, Melendez, and Vientos for the Mets here in the 8th. So your 2 most effective hitters. And then you have Vientos, who gave the Mets the lead. So there is a chance if they want to fight back here. But at the rate that it's been going, will it actually happen? I have no idea. Thank you, Andrew. This is an amazing Mets shirt. It was a printing press shirt. It's actually a little bit old. Thank you for the shirt. Thank you for the compliment. Dickie Lovelady will come in for the Nationals. Boy, this would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Oh my God, I would laugh. I would laugh if they get shut down by Dickie Lovelady. That would be hilarious. We need to get you a new beanie. I'm convinced that beanie is cursed. Probably. Richard Lovelady, the former Met. First pitch. Dots the corner for a strike, a sinker. He'll face Juan Soto. Soto, who's had one hell of a series. It's not your fault, man. I'm sorry. 0-1 from Lovelady. That one misses in the dirt. That one misses. He did not swing. Appeal to the third base umpire, and it's 2-1. 2-1, lifted into the air, into center field. Back goes Young, onto the track, at the wall, leaping. He cannot make the catch. It is off the wall. Juan Soto heading into second. I don't know if he turned to third, but he likely didn't. And it's a lead-off double for Juan Soto here in the 8th against Richard Lovelady. The Mets' sixth hit of the game. Jesus Christ, can I talk, please? And the Mets now have the tying run at second for MJ Melendez here in the 8th. Awesome. Wow. I was waiting for Jacob Young to catch that between his teeth. That's what I was waiting for. Anybody else waiting for that? Why pinch hit for Melendez? It's probably because it's going to be lefty-lefty, right? Let's have a chance here. And Austin Slater is going to bat here for MJ Melendez because this lefty-lefty shit is so important to Mendoza. So here's Slater. First pitch is inside. Slater had his first AB last night, pinch hitting, flew out to right. He signed a major league deal with the Mets earlier this week. And here against Lovelady in a big spot, 1-0. That one misses. And it's now 2-0. Mark Vientos on deck, and then Tyrone Taylor, who pinch hit for Beatty 2 innings ago. 2-0 to Austin Slater. Breaking ball is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Well, at least Soto knows that it's Richard Lovelady. That's nice. Two one. Swing and a miss. Looks like he tipped it, says the umpire. 2-2. Yeah, Swaggy V on deck. He's swaggy. 2-2 to Slater is bounced to shortstop. CJ Abrams throws it over to first. 1 out. Soto stays put at second. Here's Swaggy V. He is swaggy. Vientos gave the Mets the lead. His last time up. That is now foregone. First pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike. Mets trying to come from behind here. The 0-1. Breaking ball low. And the count's now even. Soto at second. Still jumping around a little bit. Gus Varlin warming up for the Nationals in the pen. One lined, caught by Nazim Nunez. Soto gets back to second, and there's now 2 out. And it looks like that's going to be it for Lovelady. So Lovelady's return to Citi Field that we all have been waiting for is a semi-success. He's responsible for the runner at second. That'll bring in Gus Varlin for the Nationals. Gus Varlin, 29 years old. Having a decent start this season, but not as good as he was last year-ish. He will face Tyrone Taylor, or they're going to probably put somebody else. Leadoff double, we can't score. Yep, sounds about right. Sounds about right. MJ could have done that. Yeah, true. The overmanaging from the Does.
Doze!
Yeah, Does! Yeah, it's because he doesn't want him facing lefties, but then he had him actually face the lefty last time to bunt him over, even though he's the hottest hitter in the lineup. Carlos Mendoza is just trying to manage himself out of a job at this point. That's basically it. Back here, there's showing something. I don't know. Here's Gus Varlin. Varlin was with the White Sox last year. I think he was also with some other team as well. He'll face Tyrone Taylor. First pitch. In there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Taylor came in as a pinch hitter, moved to center field for Brett Beatty to was his last time up. The 0-1, swing and a miss at a breaking ball, and it's quickly 0-2. Devin Williams warming up in the pen. Looks like he'll pitch the 9th. The 0-2 lined out to left field, but that is going to stay up and retire the side. Dalen Lyle makes the catch. End of 8. Mets waste a leadoff double because, of course, they do. We go to the 9th. Devin Williams will come on for the Mets. 5-4, Washington. Unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. Yeah. It'll likely be Alvarez instead of Terens if somebody gets on. Mets should try football because they suck at this. Yeah. Yep. 10-21. It's gonna be 10-21. They lose this game. Unreal. It's unreal. And managers who Anthony DiComo is defending Carlos Mendoza right now on Twitter. Yeah, he's really... Yeah. The guy that just pinch hit Austin Slater, who's staying in the game in left field for the guy who is the only one who's producing besides Soto. Yeah. Good shit, DiComo. Really, really great stuff. Great stuff. Ridiculous. It's just so stupid. Nazim Nunez will lead off for the Nats here in the 9th. First pitch misses from Williams. Nunez is 0 for 3. He reached on an error in the second inning. The 1-0. Fastball fouled. Trickles. It's a 100 loss team. At the rate they're going, yeah. It's only April 30th, right? The 1-1 bounced fouled on the first base line. and it's 1-2. It'll be Nunez, then Ruiz, and then Jacob Young for the Nats here in the 9th. Just an unwatchable team. Truly unwatchable. The 1-2 is laced into right field. On comes Benj. He dives and it goes behind him. Taylor is behind him, however. Throws on to second as Nunez stays put. And it's a leadoff hit here for Nunez here in the 9th. I believe that is going to be ruled a hit. Yeah, we have to fix it. We have talent in the clubhouse. I don't mind that effort from Benj. Me neither. Me neither. I don't know if he was going to get to that, but maybe he took a rough route there. I don't know. And there goes the runner, and Torrens can't even throw him out. That's wonderful. Even our best arm behind the plate right now is malfunctioning because it's just that type of season, I guess. I can't say that type of day because this happens every fucking day. So Nazim Nunez steals second there. That is his 14th stolen base of the year. Team hasn't started 10 and 21 since 2003. Yeah. Sounds about right. Here's K-Bear Ruiz. The runner at second and nobody out. That one is in for a strike, but it's not a strike as Torrens is going to challenge that. And he will be correct. And the count will now be 1-2. One, two to Ruiz. Hit in the air to right field. Benj is under it, makes the catch. Nunez tagging at second. He will go to third. And it is one out for Jacob Young. Yeah, I don't know how Mendoza... I wouldn't even let him travel to L.A. for tomorrow's game. This is a joke. But they won't. They're going to keep him, don't worry. Young looking for a squeeze play, and he takes all the way, and it's strike one. Bunsen misses. The 0-1 swing and a miss there at the changeup. And it's 0-2. Go to Young. That one is low and away. And it's 1-2. 11 games out of first place, and you've only played 30 games. Shit's crazy. That's how bad they've been. The 1-2. Bounce to shortstop. Ronnie coming home with it. The tag by Torrens, and he got him. And that's the second out. So Nazim Nunez running on contact, and he gets gunned at the plate by Ronnie Mauricio on the infield playing in. 2 out. Nice throw by Ronnie. Good tag by Torrens. Perfect. Saves a run. Vientos would have scored on that. True. So runner at first with 2 out, and that'll bring up James Wood. Wood's 0 for 3 today, but he still has had a really good game defensively, robbing a home run from Juan Soto, and then also robbing Bichette of a hit in the 5th inning. Pickoff attempt at first base, and Young gets back there safely. Wood, one of the blooming stars in this game. That one's outside, and it's 2-0. This is, yeah. Torrens throw on to second, and he got him. Luis Torrens throws out Jacob Young trying to steal second to end the inning. The Mets go down to the bottom of the 9th. Their last licks here. Luis Torrens, we love you. Yep. Yeah, I don't disagree. I really don't. Luis Torrens is a good player. Solid player, we should say. He's no slouch, I'll tell you that. Up to the last of the 9th we go. Simeon, Benj, and Torrens. It'll likely be Alvarez to pinch hit for him if anybody gets on. Last licks for the Mets before a possible series loss here against the Nationals, another team they should be beating. Mets Weekly Podcast tomorrow, guys. Time is still TBD, but we will figure it out. You don't run on this cat, yeah. He is a good defensive catcher. Last of the 9th here at Citi Field. The Mets have lost 87 consecutive games when trailing after the 8th inning. Let's see if they can make it 88. Why not? First pitch to Simeon misses outside from Gus Varland, who completed last inning, is back out for another. 1-0 is outside. Simeon is going to challenge, as it was called a strike by the home plate umpire. And he's going to get that one, and it's going to be 2-0. Actually, he's 1 for his last 1 as a pinch hitter. So, whippy, right? Green shoots, as our owner would say. To Simeon. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Simeon's hitless today. And he slashes that one down the third base line. And he's thrown out by Rivas. 1 down. That'll bring up Carson Benj. Benj not having the best day at the plate today. Can we sign more ex-Yankees? Probably will. I mean, Austin Slater's an ex-Yankee. The guy that they just called up. The guy that they just called up, I also think is a Yankee as well. So, yeah. 2-0 now, quickly to Carson Benj. Alvarez is on deck to pinch hit for Luis Torrens. 2-0 is bounced to the right side. Luis Garcia fields it, steps on first to record the out, 2 down. That'll bring up Francisco Alvarez as a pinch hitter. Alvarez has struggled a lot at the plate. So I'm sure he's going to try to play hero ball here. As the Mets are now in danger of losing, I don't even know at this point, 20 of their last 23 or whatever. Swing and a miss. At a hanging slider. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 slider misses. And it's 1-1. Mauricio would be next. Mets down 5-4 here. 1-1. That one misses low, and it's 2-1. Lined into the left field corner. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Lyle picks it up, throws into second as Alvarez is in there standing with a 2-out double, and that'll bring up Ronnie Mauricio with the tying run at second. It's the Mets' 7th hit of the game, as I believe they're going to probably make a pitching change here. Shout out to everybody in here. Like the stream if you have not already. We are live for every single one of these games, no matter how bad this team is. And this team's pretty bad. Little meeting here on the mound from Mauricio. Mauricio, switch hitter batting left here against the right-hander. Come on, Ronnie. Give me something. First pitch. That one misses low, but it's in for a strike. Of course it is. And it's 0-1. Ronnie's 0 for 3, 2 ground outs and a line out today. Yo, 1 misses. And it's now 1-1. One. Swings and misses at that breaking ball that skips away. Excuse me, I think he fouled that one out. So, no advancement by the runner. It's now 1-2 to Ronnie Mauricio. Alvarez at second. 1-2 from Varlin. He misses with that slider. Counts now even 2-2. 2-2. Foul down the first base line. We'll do it again. Two. Misses once again with that slider, and the count now runs full. Bichette on deck. If Ronnie were to get on. Ronnie pops this one up near the railing. Garcia will watch it go out of play, and we'll do it again. Heck of an AB here by Ronnie. So there's some green shoots for everyone. Three, 2. Swing and a miss at a slider. That'll be the ball game as the Nationals come into Citi Field and win the series, take 2 out of 3 from the Mets. And the Mets now fall to 10-21 on the season as they now go to LA for tomorrow's game against the Angels. I have no idea what to even say at this point. What is there to even say? This is just unwatchable slop. Unwatchable slop. Thank you. Great scream again. Thank you. I mean, listen, we're live for every single one of them, no matter how bad they are. Unreal. Final line for today. The Nationals 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. The Mets 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Regardless, thanks for the content. Thank you guys. They're bad. Yes, they are. $11 games under 500. Mendoza will likely be in the dugout in LA. Yep, Soto fixed everything. Yep. Notice how he made the offense just a little bit better, and everything else still sucks. What's the record on this homestand? I think it's like 2-7, right? 2-7. Yeah. I would be fine. I would be fine doing that. I don't care. See, you're Jonathan, I see that you have a I think that's a Raiders logo, right? I'm also a Raiders fan. Shout out to you. Yep, the players love Mendoza. Yep. It still continue. Listen, the heat starts to get to Stearns now if he continues to allow this to go on, because he's obviously using Mendoza now as a shield. But overall, oh, 3-6. Yeah, they are 3-6. So yeah, guys, I'll stay on here for maybe a few more minutes, and then we'll hop off. Mets Weekly Podcast tomorrow, episode 203, will be live. We still don't know the day of the time of the show. We'll figure it out. Just stopped in to say go Nats. Hey guys, you outplayed us. You outplayed us. Any Nats fans in here? You beat the shit out of us. If he fires Mendoza, he's going to be vulnerable himself. But if he continues to allow this to go on, it's just, I don't know what else you can do at this point. I don't know. You can't make trades right now. It's the last day of April. Worst team in baseball right now. The team's desperate. We'll talk a little bit about the John Heyman report from yesterday, but I don't even know if that's going to fix anything. I just don't know what else you have to see to say that Mendoza is not the guy for this job. How do you win? Yeah. How do you win 3 out of 20 games as an MLB team? It's almost impossible to do that on accident. I still think Stearns gets one more year. Listen, I don't think Stearns is going anywhere. I hate to break it to everyone. But, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Is there any fodder or anything at the end here? The media trying to tell us that everything is great. And Mendoza, it's not his fault at all. What a joke, man. Unreal, man. Unreal. But either way, thank you guys so much for the support, no matter how bad this team has been and how unwatchable it has been. But we've been making a space for you guys to vent as well, I feel like. But listen, this is brutal. This is brutal, guys. It's not fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's watch along stream. No post game, but there will be a live recording of the podcast tomorrow. Like I said, it might be 8 o'clock. It might be 8:30. I just don't know, depending on things. But we'll see. Tomorrow they play the Angels in LA, so that'll follow the stream tomorrow, and it will be at like 9:30 tonight. But yeah, I really enjoy your stream. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the support. Listen, we've been saying it recently. We've been like, listen, unlike the Mets, we actually show up. So we're here to give you guys content, no matter how bad the team is. If there is a space that you guys want to talk about this team, we are going to be that space. And this is beyond done. We're done. We're done giving him this excuse. We're done doing this. We're done. We're done doing this. Mendy doesn't swing the bat or throw a ball. What's firing gonna do? It changes something. It changes something. I mean, he's not managing these games well. He likely cost us this game. But it's the fact that there's new players here. There's new coaches. And this team is still unprepared, unfocused, not being held accountable. The guy's a friend. The guy is a cheerleader. He's not a leader. He sits there with pom-poms in the dugout. They got to change something. Got to change something. Either way, for those of you watching on playback, you want to join in the future, make sure to turn on post notifications to not miss when we go live for next game, which will be Mets versus Angels at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure to follow Mets Weekly on X and on TikTok. Follow us all individually. The links are in the description. Let's go Mets, and we will see you guys tomorrow.